Hi everyone, welcome back to the series of how to use programming in automation. So as part of this, in this video, I'm going to show you about operators. Okay, so for operators, we can say operators are nothing but keywords or special symbols. Okay, so we can say keywords or special symbols, and we use operators to perform operations on values or variables. So, what operations we can perform is we can perform mathematical operations, logical operations, or even comparison operations. Okay, so I will show them how to perform. So, we can say that operators are used to perform operations on values or variables. So if you take this plus operator, so using this plus operator, we can perform addition operation on two numbers like a plus b. So here a and b are values or variables. So the operation we are performing is addition. Using this plus operator, we are performing addition operation. Okay, so this is how we can define operators in programming language. Okay, so these are all the types of operators in any programming language. Okay, so arithmetic operators, assignment operators, comparison operators, logical operators, ternary operators, and type operators. Okay, so we will see one by one. So in this video I will show you about arithmetic operators. So you know all these operators: plus, minus, multiplication, divide, and modulus. Why we use these operators? So these two, the plus plus and minus minus. So this is called increment operator. The double plus operator is called increment operator. Okay. So what it will do is it always increment the value by 1. So just remember, it increases the value by 1. So if I say a plus plus, sorry, if I say a plus plus, internally it will become a is equal to a plus 1. It will become a is equal to a plus 1. So in the same way, minus minus is called decrement operator. It is called decrement operator, and it always decreases the value by 1. So whenever we say a minus minus or any variable minus minus, it always decreases the value by 1. So internally it will become a is equal to a minus 1. Okay, okay. So now let us see how we can use these operators in Playwright. Okay, okay. To show you this, I've selected two applications. One is this PHP Travels. So here, if I scroll down a little, there are two numbers, 3 plus 9. So what we will do is we will fetch this 3 and keep it in some variable, and we'll fetch this 9 and keep it in some variable, and perform addition operation, and we will get the sum, and we will enter that sum into this text box. Okay. Then next one is this automation exercise website. So here if we click on this products, we will add same product twice. Okay, so here we'll come and we will add. Again we'll click on continue shopping. Again we'll click on add to cart. Then we'll click on view cart. So here we will perform multiplication operation. Okay, so we will fetch this rupees 500 and keep it in some variable, and we will take this 8 and keep it in in some variable, and we will perform multiplication operator, and we will validate multiplication of these two is equal to this total. Okay, okay, so here we are going to learn how to remove this rs dot and space using regular expression. Okay, and here also we'll perform the same thing. We'll remove this rs dot and space. We will keep only the number. Okay, and also how to convert string into number. We will see all these things as part of this. Okay, okay, let's get started. I will take this URL, and I've already created the spec file and created two test blocks. Okay, okay. First one is PHP travels demo. So here let us inspect this three. Okay, Okay, so here we have id, num1 and num2. Let us take id. Okay, let us keep this id in some variable. So const num1 text is equal to await page dot locator, and the locator is this. Since it is id, we should use hash, and we will get the text. So I will use inner text. Okay, so now let us convert this text into number. Okay, so by default when we fetch, it will be in a string format. Okay, so I will just show you. I'll say console dot log, or before that I will inspect the second also, second one. Num2 text is equal to await page dot locator hash num2. This is num2 dot inner text. Okay, so now let us create another variable and let us try to sum this. Const sum is equal to num1 plus num2, and let us print this. So console dot log, I'll use backticks, the sum of num1 text. So I will fetch the direct value. So I will say this num1 text and dollar and curly braces. Num2 text is sum. Okay, so let us print this number 1 and number 2 also. Okay, so console.log num1 text and console.log num2 text. Okay, I'm saving and let us execute this. Okay, I just want to execute in Chromium and headed mode. Okay, so here it will add the strings. Okay, so we need to convert this string into numbers using parseInt method. Which one? 1 minute. Which one did I execute? Sorry, but let me see. Oh, sorry, I'm executing these conditional statements. Let me change it to operators. Operators. Okay. Okay, so here we can see 5 is the first number, 10 is the second number, and we can say sum is 510. So it added the string. Okay, so now we'll convert this string into number. Okay, so const, I will just say num1 is equal to how to convert using parseInt method. ParseInt and pass that variable num1 text. And same way for num2. Num2 is equal to parseInt num2 text. So this will convert string into number. Okay, so now let us perform addition operation. Okay, let us execute now. Oh, I did not press enter. Okay, so now as we can see, 9 is the first number, 5 is the second number, and the addition is 14. And the number is random. Okay, as you can see, the numbers are random. So whatever the number they can give, so here you're fetching it, so it will give the proper addition. Okay, so you're not hard coding, you're directly fetching it from the application. Okay, okay, so now let us inspect this result text box and enter into this. So it has placeholder. Let us take this. Await page dot get by placeholder. So this is the name of placeholder dot fill fill. So what we need to fill? We need to fill sum. Okay, so sum is integer and fill method expects only string. So we need to convert this integer into string. So we will use dot string to string method. So it will convert this number into string. Okay, so now let us execute once again. Okay, and before that, let me scroll down a little bit. Okay, so you can see the execution. The text box is a little down. So to scroll down a little, we will use the method that is await page dot keyboard dot press. We will use page down method. Okay, it is just like in your keyboard you're pressing that page down button. Okay, let me execute again. It's still loading. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll give some weight so we can see that. Await page dot wait for timeout. We'll give some 5 seconds of wait. Okay, so here it entered the text. So 4 plus 6 is 10. Okay. Okay, so now let us see this automation exercise application. Okay, so it will be in home or text cases. I want to execute the second one, so I'll remove dot only from this test. Okay, so now we need to click on this products link. So let us inspect. Okay, so here it has class. This class must be matching with many, so what I'll do, I will take get by role. This is a link. Okay, so I'll say get by role link and name is products. Okay, so I'll go with this. Await page dot get by role. So what is the role? Role is link, correct? The product is link, comma, in this curly braces you have to enter name colon within a single quote name. So what is the name? Products. The link name is products dot click. So you want to click on this product links, so dot click. Okay, so now what we need to do, we need to inspect this first product. Okay, so here as soon as you mouse over on it, we are getting this. So I'll inspect this view cart and I'll go up. This product details, product overlay. Okay, so here we have this data product ID 1. So this is the first product, ID is 1. So we can take this. Okay, copy, control F, square bracket is equal to 1. So second one is this add to cart button. So I will say dot first. Okay, let me see once again. Okay, so here this add to cart button is the first one. So we'll say dot first. Okay, we will click on the first one. So await page dot locator. This is the locator dot first. We want to click on the first one. So dot first dot click. So now here we clicked on add to cart button and we want to inspect this continue shopping because I want to add the same product twice. Okay, it has class. Let us take class, copy F. So I will take, it has three classes. So I think BT and success is fine. Oh, there's many matching elements. Let me inspect once again. This is the last one. Let me take this since it is different one. I'll just give like this, okay? Await page dot locator. This is the locator dot click. Okay, so again I want to click on the same product. I want to add it twice to the cart. So here I want to click on second time I want to click on view cart. So let me inspect view cart. So it has U and view cart. So what I'll do, so I will say click on this text, view cart text. Okay, I will click on this text. So how to write the locator? The locator is text is equal to view cart dot click. So if you want to click on the text, you just have to say page dot locator text is equal to view cart dot click. Okay, so now let me give some weight. Okay, await page dot wait for timeout. I'll give some 5 seconds and we will see that. Okay. Now, before executing, so I removed this test cases. I gave the whole URL. I gave this URL. Okay. So now let us execute this. Okay. So here we are seeing two products getting added to the cart. Okay. And I can make video only for 30 minutes. So I will stop here and I will show the validation in the next video. So it added the first product. So again, it added the second product, and now we are in view cart page. Okay. Okay. So if I start showing the validation, it will cross more than 30 minutes. Okay. So I'll show the validation in the next video. Okay. So thank you so much for watching. Please to watch the next video also to understand that validation and multiplication. Okay. Thank you.